Okay, so we're looking at the coronavirus cases throughout the world, and you can see a big spike in the United States figures. 12,854 people now dead. 14,000 in Spain, and Italy goes up to 17,127. The United Kingdom, 6,159, and you can see the cases there. Sweden, 591. Interesting thing about Sweden, 640 in a serious condition though. These numbers coming out of Sweden aren't particularly good numbers. Yet it's 762 cases per million of population, which is sort of getting up there. Of course, there's more in Israel. Interesting. Look, there's been 65 deaths in Israel as well. Your Sweden Russian figures as well. Look, here we go, the anomalies again. 591 deaths in Sweden and 58 in Russia. Norway and Australia, same sort of thing. 49 in Australia now. We'll just continue on down the page. 93 deaths in Japan, and only 80 people in serious or critical condition. It doesn't look good for those 80 people, of course. South Africa, 13 deaths in South Africa. They're doing something right, aren't they? And then just coming right down the page here, we'll go to, where are we? Sri Lanka, only 6 deaths in Sri Lanka, 185 cases. And no deaths in Fiji. And still only 1 death in New Zealand. We'll just go back and have a look at the figures in the United States. They have jumped considerably. Here we go. 400,000 cases throughout the United States, 12,854 dead. Good news for 21,674 people. New York. Well, look, that's almost 5,500 deaths in New York. 140,000. That's quite a leap in the last couple of days. California, 447 deaths. The deaths per million in California are 11. The deaths per million in New York are 280. So obviously different lifestyles. People live from New York to California. California does have a public transport system, but nothing like the New York public transport system, which some people have been saying as a cause of the virus spreading so much in New York. You can make your own mind up about whether that's right or not. But, even places like, Arizona, the population is fairly spread out in Arizona. There's 73 deaths in Arizona. Nevada, which I think someone said to me the other night, Las Vegas is basically a ghost town. 58 deaths in Nevada itself. Sorry to hear that Vegas has turned into a ghost town. New Mexico, once again, just 13 deaths in New Mexico, and 10 in Nebraska, South Dakota 6, Montana 6, and it continues on. We're just going to stop and have a look and see what happened here in my little part of the world today, in New Zealand, in Auckland, New Zealand, or West Auckland, New Zealand. The supermarkets were basically fairly long queues. There was a decent queue to get liquor, and there were really only 4 or 5 cars in maybe 4 cars in the queue for people to get tested for the coronavirus. Anyway, we'll catch up with you later. And don't forget to leave a comment, or even subscribe. And feel free to pass this on in your social media as well. In fact, pass any of my videos on in your social media. Thanks everyone.
Yeah, hi. It's the 8th today. The queues aren't what I'd call particularly friendly. They seem a little bit long over here at Countdown. We're going to have a look at Pak'nSave just to see what they're like over there. So at Pak'nSave the queues are out of control. They're actually out of the gate down onto the footpath on the road. That's Mr. Meats. He's a pretty good butcher. There's people queued up there. I'm not stopping, but there's quite a decent queue at Mr. Meats. Good butcher though. And once again, there's no queues in Mozelle Ave. Yeah, so once again there's about 4 cars there. And just one security guy here today on his phone. So security has reduced a lot. And yeah, I don't really know if that's a queue or not. It's just, you know, just people.